Hey YouTube, Card Hound here. Well, I do have a few recent pickups that I wanted to share with you guys. And then I guess along the way, I was just going to share a few thoughts about collecting sports cards on a budget. So I figured I'd kind of weave that in as well as we go. First card here is a Donruss Optic Luka Doncic rookie card. The funny thing with this one is I was on eBay the evening that I purchased it, and that was the evening that Luka Doncic went off for 73 points. So I'm kind of on eBay and occasionally looking at ESPN.com, and I'm like, whoa, this dude has 40 something points in the first half, and then now he's got what 50 something, in the third quarter, and so as the evening wore on, I'm like, dude, I got to get a Luka rookie card. So this is what I happened upon. I know Beckett has really fallen off. I used to really be into Beckett Quad 9.5s. This one's got a 10 on edges. But a really nice card. It was really affordable. I mean, Luka cards, obviously, along with a lot of other cards, and especially, modern basketball cards, have fallen off quite a bit as far as value-wise. But, this was a nice example, and like I said, it was an affordable card. So pick that one up. There's the back of that. So that's the first pickup. The next one, let's see, would be, and if you hear any rattling around, I do have a dog. She's a 110-pound lab in Great Pyrenees named Bailey. So if she tries to make an appearance or wolfs or something, you know who that is. She's currently digging in her toy box right now. Next one is a Reggie Miller. So a 1988 Fleer Reggie Miller rookie card. Seems like a lot of times when I buy a card, I will have recently watched a sports documentary with that player in it. So with Reggie, there's been a couple, right? So Last Dance, there's a whole segment of The Last Dance where Jordan is talking about the Bulls playing the Indiana Pacers. So, and I love Last Dance like, a lot of us do. And then also there is the 30 for 30 Reggie Miller versus the New York Knicks, which I saw that probably, within like a month or two ago. So also just seeing how Reggie could put that dagger in the heart of your team. And those last second threes were just amazing. I mean, dude just had ice water in his veins. So just a really cool card. And same thing, value-wise, this card is probably, you can get it for probably like a third of what you could during the height of the pandemic. So I just felt like it was a great time to pick up the card. Hall of Famer. Why not pick up a Reggie Miller rookie? And I guess that's kind of one of the thoughts that I had as well. Is so a lot of times there's kind of this push-pull for me where I'm a sports collector on a budget. So, I don't have unlimited funds, like most of us don't, to buy whatever we want when we want. So I have to really think carefully and strategize, what I'm going to purchase and when and at what price to try to get the most bang for my buck. Well, one of the things here lately that I've been trying to do is save up for a Bird Magic rookie card, probably in a PSA 7. Well, doing that and kind of socking a little bit of money away here and there when I can, when we have a little bit of extra money. Well, that's going to take time, obviously, right? I mean, that card is not cheap, for good reason. Two Hall of Famers with Dr. J in the middle. It's just an awesome card. So if you're going months and months trying to save up for a big card like that, because again, you're a collector on a budget, well, there comes times, at least for me, where I kind of get that itch where I'm like, man, I really want to get a card. Like it's been a long week. I've been working hard. I feel like I deserve a card. But then if I buy, let's say something like a Reggie Miller here or the Luka, well, I'm eating into what I'm trying to save up for the Bird Magic rookie. So I guess that's kind of the dilemma for a sports collector on a budget is just, you want to get cards. I mean, I'm a collector. I want to collect on a regular basis. Well, I also have some cards that are more expensive that I can't just, buy on a whim. I've got to save up for months and months. So it's just kind of the give and take of saving up for a big card Or hey, I just kind of want a card this evening. Like I said, like Luka's going off this evening. I really want a Luka card. Well, that's going to be something that's going to impact my budget on buying a bigger card. I want the 87 Fleer Jordan second year card, probably in a PSA 9. I want to get a Nolan Ryan rookie card in, I don't know, probably like a 5 or at best, probably a PSA 6. What else is on my list? A Hank Aaron rookie. What is that? You guys always say it's never a bad time to buy a Hank Aaron rookie or a Hank Aaron card. So that's definitely on my list. That's one of the most awesome cards, I think, in the sports card hobby. Just because he's such an amazing player and it's a beautiful card. The Staubach rookie, which I've owned several times, I definitely want one of those, the 72 tops. I've had it before. I had it in a PSA 7, which was a beautiful card. Really hard to find that card graded. So that's also on my list. And I think there might be one or two others, but those are really the cards that I kind of have my sights set on and I'm trying to save up for. Bird Magic definitely being the first. Also, obviously, the Jordan rookie, but, that's going to be down the road. Anyways, I've been sitting here for the last couple minutes showing you guys this Kobe rookie. This also kind of ties into collecting on a budget because, here's what I consider a beautiful example of Kobe's 96 Topps rookie card. So for me, a card like this, so I'm not a huge Kobe fan. I mean, I definitely recognize his greatness. I didn't grow up on Kobe like my sons did. So really appreciate his career. But I don't see him in the same light as Jordan, right? It's different for me. Jordan is who I grew up on. But I did want to have a Kobe card. This is, and what I wanted was just his flagship Topps. Well, for me, again, as a budget collector, so I'm normally going to start at a PSA 10 and say, okay, well, what's a PSA 10 price? And my dog is going crazy on her food and water dish right now. Are you done over there? No, still drinking water. But I'm going to normally start at a PSA 10 and say, okay, well, what's a PSA 10 in this particular card? So in this case, Kobe's flagship Topps. Well, in this case, a 10 is probably $800 to $900 for a PSA 10. Is this card a big enough card for me that I'm willing to save up and save that amount of money to try to get this card in a PSA 10? In this case, for me, no. It's not a big enough card. It doesn't mean that much to me for me to stretch and save for a PSA 10. So then the next question is, okay, well, what's the next best option? Well, the next best option for this card would either be a PSA 9 or it'd be looking at some other company's 9.5, right? So you could go with a Beckett 9.5, you could go with a SGC 9.5, or some of the CGC or whoever. So I started looking through the Beckett 9.5s were more expensive than the CGC. So the CGC, this one was probably one of the most affordable ones on eBay. Thought it was a really clean card. It's pretty close to perfectly centered. I mean, I would say the left to right is a little off. Probably a little heavier on the left side. Just a hair. Top to bottom, it looks perfect to me. I didn't see any type of anything as far as edges or print defects or anything like that. So I thought it was a really nice card. And again, you're talking purchasing this card for in between probably a third to a fourth of the price of the PSA 10. So again, for me, budget collector, do I want a Kobe card? Yes. Did I want this particular card? Yes. I don't want to spend $800 to $900 for the card because then that keeps me from working on the Bird Magic, right? Working on the Jordan, working on some things that really personally mean more to me than this particular card. But I wanted a Kobe rookie. So this is a happy medium for me. This is what I consider a very nice example. It's more affordable. It allows me to move on to work on collecting, like I said, the Bird Magic. That's what I'm working on trying to save for at this point. And then I can kind of move on. So I guess that's just something else for me is there's certain cards where I don't have to have the PSA 10. I don't have to have you know, it's not a card that means so much to me that I have to have it a particular way and a particular grade, with a, you know, maybe even with a particular grading company. This card I had more flexibility on, and I was looking for a more affordable option, and I was able to find it. So, also a great time to pick up, you know, this rookie, obviously in the pandemic, you know, and especially after Kobe's passing, was astronomical. So it's come down significantly as well. So I guess it was kind of a great time for all three of these to purchase these, just because they've come down so much in price. And for someone who is a, you know, budget collector, that's the type of stuff that I'm wanting to pick off. I don't know, honestly, though, guys, when I'm going to do another video. Because if things go well for me and if things go the way I plan, I am going to be squirreling away money. And then I will, who knows, 3, 6, 7 months from now, pop on with another video where I'm just gushing about the fact that I have a Bird Magic rookie that's hopefully well centered with none of those little print dots on it. Like you'll see the ink, little black dots on it. I don't want that, and I want it well centered. So, you know, if everything goes to plan, that will be a, you know, a decent hiatus for Card Hound while I save up for the Bird Magic rookie. So, but that is it. I just wanted to show you guys again my recent pickups, and I guess introduce you to my dog, I guess. So, anyways, so for me and Bailey, I guess we're out. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. We'll see you.